The last piece of the part 1 is the neurological evaluation, and this is going to have eye-opening, the motor response, and verbal response. This is the Glasgow Coma scale that you want to know about. You're also going to be evaluating the facial symmetry, verbalizing the gag reflex, evaluating the pupils, assessing the vitals, motor response, sensory response to tactile stimuli, and then the DTRs. Okay? So the first one, you're utilizing that Glasgow Coma scale. So on that scale, the best that you can get is a 15. So he's opening his eyes, he's alert, he's opening his eyes spontaneously, so he's going to score the highest on that. He's been obeying my commands, and he was alert and oriented, so that was his verbal response. So he would score a 15 on the Glasgow Coma scale. Okay. We already checked the pupils, but I want to verbalize that I understand that also is connected to the neuro. But his pupils responded to the PERLA. That test was normal. We would have him smile or grit his teeth. Okay, it's symmetric. He doesn't have one side that's lagging or anything like that. I'm going to gag you now. Okay, no. Okay. In a normal exam, you would actually use your tongue blade and gloves and go to the back of the throat and have them gag. That would be checking the cranial nerve. But we don't have to do that, but you do need to verbalize that. We would also do his vital signs. You don't have to do that, but you need to verbalize that you would do his vital signs. You get to choose 2 motor response tests. Okay, there were several. So can you do this? Rapid alternating hand movement. Now get faster. Okay. Can you touch your fingers and go backwards? This one's kind of hard. Okay, especially when you're drunk. Okay, and then can you touch my finger and touch your nose? And then I'll move my finger and touch your nose. And you can do it a few times and see if they can do it. You don't have to do that. You don't have to stand up, but you can have them put their heel down their shin. Okay, so there's 4. You choose 2. All right. Next is the sensory. So we'll provide you with a cotton ball. This is going to be to light touch. So whenever I touch you, if you just say now, so close your eyes. Okay, good job, you passed. All right, and then you want to have something sharp and dull. So I'm just going to choose this broken tongue blade, but I'm going to tell you what sharp and dull is first. So that's sharp, and that's dull. Okay, so if you close your eyes and just tell me what you feel.
Sharp. Dull.
And then you would want to do is lower extremities or at least verbalize that you would. Okay, the others, the last piece is the DTR, the deep tendon reflexes. There's the brachioradialis. I'll tell you, we don't usually choose that one because it's just kind of hard to find. So if you become an expert, that's great. And it's okay if you don't elicit a response. It's great if you do, but it does take practice to elicit responses with DTRs. But if you know how to do it and how to use your hammer and that you would do both sides, then that's good at this point. But if they don't actually get a response, that's okay. You're not going to fail your checkoff. The brachioradialis is a little bit harder. I did post the video online as well that you can access all the different reflexes and how to do those. There's the biceps reflex, the triceps, patellar, and the Achilles, and the plantar. Those are the ones that we would choose from. We'll give you 2, and you have to know how to do those. Okay, so for example, you do sometimes have to distract them a little, especially people that are more tense or whatever. So it would be hard to do the patellar one, which is this, with him sitting. So you really have to have them where their legs are dangling. So in a chair, it would be hard to do. You'd have to either move them to an exam table or to the bed or something like that where their legs can dangle. You can also have them do this, which if you're doing something down here that would distract them from trying to control the reflex themselves. But like say we asked you to do triceps, you want them to try to relax as much as they can, and then you would feel that tendon, and you just have to use either part of the hammer. Usually for this one, you're going to use the pointed part. Let them know I'm just going to tap you, and you may have just like a reflex there. So the response you'd want would be for this to reflex like that. You'd want to do both sides. If you do the plantar, they would actually have to take off their shoes.